She's here.
Oh, hello, hello. Wait lang.
Marichu, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Oh. Jasmine, I saw you. Thank you for being here again. Oh, di ba naunahan kita? Naunahan ta ka. Grabe guys, ang daming nag-request nito. Who's excited for this interview? Comment 1. Kasi ang dami nyo guys nag-request nito. Ang dami nyo. I think she's still setting up kung asa siya, kung saan siya na nakapwesto.
Okay na ba? Pwede
Ay.
na?
Hindi kita makita.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
hello everybody. Hi.
Wow, fresh. Ang ganda.
Thank you so much for having me.
Should we start now? Kasi I know you guys have like a live, diba, after this.
Teka muna si Kia.
Bisdakish, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everybody who's here. I guess makulit si Kia. Gaihan na pa niya si Kia. Hello, fashionista. Thank you for being here. Nakamute ka.
Sorry kaayo si Kia. Kuwan kayo ka ng saba. Isig aw-aw.
No, it's okay.
Hey, hello King Catch. Thank you so much for having me again. My first time ba? First time na ako mag-ano sa imo, but yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Ako gani dapat magpasalamat. Ako ang dapat
Ay,
Let's go ahead and start.
yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name is Jenny. This is my voice, Clean Cash Voice. Today is a very special day because our guest is no other than Miss G. Grabe. Kindly introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Miss G. Ano ba? Ano lang, ordinary TikToker here. Just enjoying TikTok since 2020, and yeah, so I'm just a TikToker.
Okay, I guess we could start with how you started here on social media. Why Miss G? Bakit Miss G ang username mo?
Oh, so way back 2020, ano ako, I decided to join TikTok. That time kasi wala akong trabaho, that's during pandemic, no? So wala akong trabaho. At the same time, I was doing IVF treatment. And then my doctor advised me to divert my mind gali, and instead of focusing my treatment kay basin maano ko ba, ma-pressure ko. So my sister advised me to join TikTok. Ingon siya nga, pag TikTok diha kay para dili ka ma-bored or dili ka ma-pressure anang treatment. So, ingo, what is TikTok? So, akong gi-search, gi-download akong apps, no? And, ingon siya, unsa man ang ingon ko, unsa man ako paggamit, paano ko ito gagamitin siya nga, ano lang, mag-enjoy, ano mo lang, sundin mo lang yung mga FYP challenge, yung kantahan, dramahan, mga ganyan. So, I did. So, that time, mataas kasi yung pangalan ko, Geraldine. So, I don't wanna, parang just for fun, yun lang yung pag-join ko ng TikTok. So, nilagyan ko lang na, Miss G na lang kasi, for short. Kasi yun na nga, mataas yung Geraldine. So, after nun, sabi ko, so at first, kami ni Kea yung first, TikTok ko, yung video ko. And then, after a week, sabi ko sa sister ko, sabi ko, after 1 week, ang daming nag-follow sa akin. Like, I gained 20,000 followers. And sabi ko sa kanya, anong gagawin ko dito? Siya, no, you just have to enjoy and hi mo lang sila, ganun. And then mag-reply ka lang sa mga comment nila and just enjoy. So, yun. Doon ako nag-start and then just parang wala talagang hindi talaga interesado talaga ako kasi nilagyan ko lang ng Miss G. Wala talagang, hindi ako prepare. Parang it's just for fun for me to take a break sa treatment ko para hindi ako ma-pressure.
Okay, so you talked about IVF. Is that something that we can talk about? Pwede ba pag-usapan ang IVF journey mo?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I can give you a short story about my IVF. I was doing 8 times. I tried to conceive 2017 until 17 to 2020. I was doing 8 cycle of IVF and sad to say, unfortunately, hindi siya nag-work. And maybe because mahirap siya kasi a lot of procedure na kailangan gawin, kailangan i-follow yung mga injections and everything, yung mga medicine, ganyan. So, and at the same time, nag-aalaga ako sa husband ko na may sakit. So, parang for me, hindi siya, may other plan si God para sa akin, kaya hindi binigay because maybe, gusto niya mag-focus ako sa husband ko at the same time parang ayaw niya akong bigyan ng heavy na struggles, na challenges na hindi ko makaya. So, but it was kahit hindi man siya successful, I treasure them, all those embryos na nilagay sa belly ko, and it was a great beautiful experience. And yun, and I feel like I feel like after that sa treatment ko, I feel like I'm still a mom, like Kea is with me, and yun, hindi man ako binigyan, but binigyan naman ako ng mabait na baby Kea. So yeah.
So, okay, so about sa IVF, meron ka bang na-pick na name? In specific, either like a boy or a girl?
Yes, it would be my husband's name, my late husband, Russell Jr., something like that. And then for baby girl naman is parang ganun na din, Russell, kasi yan. So, yeah.
I'm gonna get to Mr. Kagod. Remember, I asked for permission if it's okay to talk about him. But let's go back to the Philippines. Before ka pa, you're in Hawaii, right? Before
yes.
ka dumating sa Hawaii, taga saan si Miss G?
I'm from Cebu, Mandaue, Cebuana. Lumad taga Cebu jud na wala pa ko kasuway og kanang nagpuyo og lain nga like Manila. So taga Cebu jud ko and nag-move diri sa Hawaii. Oh.
What was it like ang buhay in the Philippines before ka dumating sa Hawaii?
Oh, before, like up and downs, like, alam niyo naman doon sa Pilipinas is, it's, yung mga, doon, buhay doon, pagkabuhay, buhay ko sa Pilipinas, it's just very simple, like, very, very simple talaga, like, school, bahay, tapos hanap ng mga sideline para makatulong sa, sa parents ko, mga kapatid ko, ganyan. So, and then, yeah, I enjoyed my life in Cebu, in Philippines. Actually, I miss them, so kaya uwi ako soon. So, yan.
So
Simple lang.
you talked about yung dreams mo para sa family mo. Had you not, kung hindi ka nakapunta ng Hawaii, ano yung ultimate dream mo para sa family mo sa Philippines?
Sa Philippines, well, I was trying, I tried to kanang audition, audition sa ABCBN. Yeah. Yes, but hindi ko lang siya nagustuhan kasi instead of yung gusto ko is yung mag-artista, ganyan. Pero yung binigay sa akin is parang sexy scene or sexy star. Oo. Pero sabi, kasi I was 17 years old that time. Tapos direct kasi ako sa manager ng ABCBN, kaya yun, but yung binigay sa akin yung sexy. So sabi ng nanay ko, uwi ka na lang, kaya pa daw niya akong buhion kaysa maging unana. So and then sideline, I joined a dance troupe sa Cebu. We dance like sinulog, barangays, and contest. So, yan. Simple lang talaga. Para lang makasurvive sa buhay.
So, yung nakilala mo si Mr. Kagud, so you said na nag-try ka mag-audition sa ABS-CBN at 17. Ano yung gap of time when that happened tapos nagkakilala kayo ni Mr. Kagud?
Oh, before ni Mr. Kagud, I married Irish German, my first husband, and also after that, sad to say, hindi nag-work. And then I met Mr. Kagud sa Match.com dating site, and then yes, and then we decided to after we talk, we had our conversation sa Match.com, and we decided to meet. And then it's just so, like, I called it like a blessings in disguise love story kasi yung nag-decide na kami na mag-date kami in our first date. Pagkatapos talaga ng date namin, we had a very heart breaking na accident talaga na we had on the way home, i-drop niya ako sa bahay ko tapos after that he was driving, and all of a sudden unconscious, nag-seizure pala siya while driving, and good thing I was paying attention sa road. Tapos all of a sudden nakita ko yung road na na talaga siya kanang muadto na lain na siya muadto na siya sa gutter, jump na siya. Pagtanaw na ko niya, he was like unconscious, like nag-ana na lang siya. So I was like, hey, tapos akong din ang steering wheel. Then I don't know, like in life, jud mutuon na jud ko if you're giving a chance for 1 minute, what are you gonna do to save your life? So that time jud na experience na nako, and then I don't have any choice just to bang the car sa ang madali-dali na kung nakitaan is the stoplight. So diha nag-flip ang car twice, and with there's one person saw us outside, and he thought nga namatay ming duha. And then after that I was trying to open the door kay nag-smoke na ang car. And then I don't know, akong adrenaline rush, grabe jud to. And then gibasag na ako ang window kasi kanang nag-smoke na siya, and nag-fire na ang car ba. So ako siyang nigawas ko sa window, and then niadto ko sa other side niya, gipull na ko siya, and I cannot imagine, like he's 170 pounds and I'm only 100 pounds. So gikuan ako siya, gibiran ako siya all the way out, away from the car, and then gibutang na ko siya sa grass, unconscious pa rin siya, and I keep trying to wake him up, like like that. And then all of a sudden mga 10 minutes siguro na na ano siya, na nimata siya, and he was like, why am I at the junkyard? No, wala ka sa junkyard, wala ta sa junkyard na at kanang na-disgrasya ta, na aksidenta kay nakita man niya ang sakyan na nabasag kaayo, ang iyang mga tire kinapunta na sa lain nga places ba. And then here comes the 911, and then the kanang kuan. So that time hindi pa namin alam bakit na ano siya, bakit nag-seizure siya ganun, and I was so curious, and is kanang gikuan ako siya, gipa-check up nako siya after me na gikuan ko, gi-assess ko, and then ingon ko ikaw pod pa-check pod kay nganong na-pass out ka. And then at first, siya nisugot, siya, I'm okay ana. Pero na-curious jud ko, mo to ako siyang gidala, ingon ko no, mo to ni-request mig CT scan, MRI, gana. We found out na siya mass sa brain. And we're still dating that time. We're not even officially kanang girlfriend-boyfriend. Kay, kato lagi, first date na mo, netabo din siya. And then, moto kailangan na mo adto ka ng kuan neurologist para mabasa ang iyang CT scan, and then ilalang advice nga kailangan i-remove siya, kailangan i-biopsy siya kay tan-awon active ba siya nga tumor or dili. So, and sad to say, after the surgery we found out nga active siya and aggressive nga tumor. So for the whole 6 years, I've been with him fighting the up and down sa iyang mga treatment. Two times siya nag-open brain surgery, and then chemo is from day 1 until nawala siya, nag-stop siya 8 months before siya na-pass away, no. Nag-stop na siya kay gipa-stop na sa doctor kay the chemo didn't work na, dili na mo work sa iyang kuan. So but then there was a time for the 6 years nga na siya, na cancer free siya, kasi I brought him sa Simala, kaya ilang mo kanang sa Cebu. And then, gidala na ko siya dito, gipray na ko siya, nag-light me candle, and I cancer free for 6 months, and I was so thankful, I was hoping nga dili na siya mobalik kay inguna na lagi ana, but then every 3 months magud permi siya MRI kay i-check the progress, no, sa iyang brain. But after that, all of a sudden nibalik, pero ni adto sa lain nga parts ng brain. So it's just so sad na sometimes kanang makaingon ko sa akong self na kanang moana na lang ko niya nga kanang
It's okay. Take your time.
sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
Kana ganing nakita nimo how he fought nga gusto pa siyang mabuhi, and then kay he loves his job, he wanna spend time with me more, and kanaging double pain imong naramdaman, no, kay kanang nakita nimo siya na he's suffering, at the same time ikaw po you're trying to help him, but wala kay mahimo. Like I keep telling him, if only I can open your brain and kuhaon ako imong tumor, because I think I deserve ana nga pain, ana nga situation, but then wala ko'y mahimo. But all I can do is helping him sa iyang mga treatment, bringing him back and forth sa iyang clinic, ingon na. Then emotionally, physically, I was there, and then ingon ko, if I see you helping yourself, then I will help you. Like just let me know if kaya pa, then I will help you. I-match tika more beyond sa ako ang i-help nimo, or as a wife, is a kanang gidawat tika. Well, he was very thankful because during his young surgery treatment, ingon ana, like it's just like wala siya family nga ni kuan niya ni kuyog niya sa iyang journey. Walay ni alaga niya but only me. And then yeah, we had a up and down na marriage kay kana laging ma-exhausted pud ko in everything, you know, na siya mga kuan but then wala sila. And na ano parang na neglect siya ba, but then again as a wife, it's my responsibility kay gidawat na ko siya. Of course I am the one, ako'y kuan mo care niya, and I promise to him. It just sakit lang sa part nga kanagaling too much na tanan. And niingon ko niya nga, is it okay if ako na lang muuna, kay dili na ko kaya makita kang mawala, di ko kaya makita na ko nga in pain ka, dili na ako kaya. So I don't wanna feel the pain anymore. So ingon ko, is it okay if I go ahead? But ingon siya nga, please, I need you, what I'm gonna do, walay mo gam na ako. So diha ko naghugot like mausad no. So grabe grabe jud ako ang journey sa iya, and I'm so thankful to God na, you know, grabe akong pinagdaanan nga I was taking care of my husband at the same time na daghan tao nga kanang nagsamok-samok pod, like bullying me, you know, those people na doesn't like me. I don't want to say hate, no, kay hate is a very heavy word nga murag kuan kayo, pero those people na of course we cannot please everyone. Grabe lang jud ka kalisod na I'm taking care of my husband at the same time na ay mga tao nga nagsigig sinamok nga grabe nga no mercy ba nga, what did I do to deserve that nya. Gamay ra akong hangyo nga, please not now kay I'm dealing with this important matter na kailangan jud ko 100% sa akong bana, but then daghan jud magsinamok. But I'm so thankful to God nga nakaya ra gud nako siya nakaya ra gud nako siya.
Okay, let's go back sa, di ba, you said about sa accident. Unsay gadagan, what was running in your head that very moment? Kasi, di ba, you said that at that time you guys were still dating. Wala, di pa mo officially boyfriend, girlfriend. Did it occur, nito nga ba sa imong utok na, is this something that I'm gonna be dealing with if I'm gonna be with this guy? And did it discourage you from
Yes,
the
of course.
whole idea?
Yeah. I have few friends, well, for me sa ako na kanang nakahunaw na jud ko na like now we found out nga naa siya sakit. So how about akong future, akong kaugmaon, no, na mawala kay giprangkahan naman mi sa doktor nga this kind of kanang disease or kanang kuan nga mo last siya mga 5 years kung depende sa progress, no, or develop kuan sa iyang body, or siyang ko pwede maatog na iuban mo atog 20 years. So ako hunaw na, like even him, he asked me like, you know what, you have the option, you have the choice to let me go, to leave me kay bata ka, and then di ko ganan mo problema ka sa ako ang kuan, and then wala ni ako gi-expect, wala ko kabaw nga na di ko yung anani. So I just don't want you to love me kay naluoy ka. But that time wala jud na sa akong una kanang na worry ko sa akong future, or wala gyud sa akong una nga kanang gi-judge siya nga, oy di ko nimo kay naamday ka sakit ingon ana. Wala gyud na ni sulod sa akong utok. But what I did is ang akong giingnan niya nga, I will be here as long as you need me, as long as kanang you know, ako siyang giprangkahan nga, no, it doesn't bother me kung maunsa man akong future. But I do believe in sign man good. I do believe in any sign nga naay purpose. Kato siguro ni abot siya, I do believe na he deserved to live more longer kay buutan magig siya. He is very soft-hearted, kanang buutan gid siya, very generous, very loving, caring, like naanan niya tanan. But then I just don't know why other people disrespect him. And ingon ko, so I nakahunaw na pud ko nga, I think the reason why naabot ko nga gisave na ako, ako gibuhat sa Ginoo instrument para to save his life. Kay I think during those years na wala niya na feel ang loved and care, og ako gipili sa Ginoo nga ihatag to before siya mawala. So dili wala jud wala ni sulod sa akong utok nga kanang ma-worry ko or kanang makuan like mawala in a way mawadaan mo kog o sana mawadaan kog bana in any time. So wala, it doesn't bother me or wala ko na worry. It's more on na worry lang ko how to deal it every single day na how unsaon ako siya pagtabang. Unsaon ako siya pagtabang emotionally, physically, ingon ana. But my future, like, I didn't worry anything.
So give us a short version sa span of time, like proposal wise, until like you guys finally said yes. Like unsa ang like giunsa kaniya pag pursue.
Okay. Katong, so dili pa mi girlfriend, boyfriend atong na-accident mi, ana, and then, I just don't, iya kong nangatumig wedding ring shop, nangatumig wedding ring shop, ingon ko, ako na, nagstorya na ko niya, ingon ko, please, ayaw, dili ko, ingon ko ka, divorce ra na ako siyang yangyo, please, ayaw lang pag-propose, ako siyang yun, I can be with you as long as you like me or pero I lang propose kay kanang I just don't like people think nga kanang gidawat ako iyang kuan kay ingon na iyang situation, di ko ganahan moabot sa point nga maingon na ako take sa tao ba nga imo nang gikuan, imo nang gitake iyang proposal or ang wedding kay ingana ana. But ingon siya, no, you deserve to be loved. Ano siya, you deserve to be loved. You were there. You're my angel. You saved my life. So, ay, Diyos ko. Na-recall agad ako yung isultian na nga siya. You deserve to be loved. Kay, wala ka ni give up na ako nga. Kabaw ka nga na ako'y sakit ngayon na ni, but you were still there. Wala ko na discourage yung situation. So, moto dan. So, we went to the wedding ring shop and then nangutan na siya ako nga, unsay klase nga, unsay ganahan ni mong style nga, kanang ring. And ko, no, ingon ko, dili ko gusto na. And siya noon, assuming sa kay ko. nga, pilia lang, pilia imong gusto nga, ay kanang kuan, klase nga ring. Ingon ko, no, nya katusang kuan assistant dito sa wedding ring shop, maayo po guys siya kay iya kong gi-divert ba siya nindot ingon ko ganahan ko ni halo style ana ingon siya about ma'am kaning ginan ko niya pili sa dito so silang duha nagstoryan din na silang duha nga ang katong ganahan ako nga ring ipa-resize niya kay mo propose na siya diha kanang dayon ba nya ako nagsigira kog tan-awan ana nya mo to sila nagkuan na di sila nagstorya na di sila ana. And then after ato the next day ni propose siya ko no kan pag na-shock ko katumaning ring akong gusto nga how did you kanang kadali nimong giparesize nga nasakto na yun ako kay oh my god nya mo to mo lagi to ang iyang giingon before siya nagpropose katong ingon siya nga you deserve to be loved, you deserve everything, all the happiness in this world kay you were there, wala jud ko nimo biyae nga naaman ta kay choice kay you're still young and you don't wanna deal with my red flags, no. Pwede raman unta ko nimo biyaan but you naa ka diri, so you deserve you deserve me, you deserve everything what I have. So mo to akong gidawat.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that story, katong pagpili-pili ninyo og ring, would you say na yun yung parang happiest and memorable, one of the things na happiest and memorable para sa inyo?
Yes. Oh yes, kay I never experienced pa my ex-husband dili man nga to ka kuan jud kay kanang nabisim gud siya sa iyang deployment, so wala gid mi na build ato nga relationship or wala kayo na kuan ba, but sa iyaha it's more on kada diyang gipanguyaban jud ka kanang gikuanan jud ka time effort ngingon ana nga kanang nya kanaging nindot pagkastorya ba nga maayo jud iyang pagkuan courting nako. Oo, proper jud siya. Nga wala ko napugos but kanaging more on pampered ko nga you deserve this, you deserve everything. Yeah.
So you did mention na nagkasakit si Mr. Kagud. What kept you going? Like, ano yung sinasabi mo sa sarili mo to keep going? Because I'm sure, like, tao raman pod ka, makapoy man pod ka and everything. But what do you tell yourself to keep going?
You know, for me kasi it's sa iyang situation is like nakita man gud nako niya nga kanang willing gud siya mabuhi, and he love his job, passion niya, and everything. Makita nako niya nga kuan. So to keep me going is gina-inspire nako akong self sa iyahang situation na, you know, what if na ako sa iyang situation, akong gi imagine, akong gi kuan mga dili easy ang iyang pinagdaanan. So that inspire me nga, you know, dili ma-end ako ang life sa ingon ana nga kanang situation nga mga lisod ba. So I have to keep fighting every day nga kanang at least in my little way makahelp ko niya, like encouraging him to kanang imnon iyang mga tambal ingon nana. But sa ako ang self jud is every single day gusto lang jud ko ma-inspire ko in different ways kay para ma-apply nako sa iyaha ang kusog gali akong strength. And at the same time I keep praying to God no na dili ko mawad-an og pag-asa nga kailangan like I'm asking more strength nga para matabangan ako siya to keep going pud sa ako ang life nga no matter what the circumstances, kung maabot man sa panahon nga mawala siya, at least kanang gi-ready na ko sa Ginoo. I do believe it was kanang his plan, good giplano na gyud sa Ginoo nga unsay mga panghitabo gali. Kasi again, I believe in any sign, like moabot man ang tao sa ako early or late, I'll take the opportunity kay, you know, opportunity comes once in a lifetime. So if ever na ihatag sa Ginoo nako nga tao, I'll just have to accept as long as positive ang akong nakuha, dili ka ng problema. So mao na siya. So that's how I keep my life kanang going ba. Just to inspire every day.
If si Mr. Kagud nagtanaw karon, if there's a song that's playing in your head na you wanna dedicate to him, what would it be?
Oh, daghan akong song nga akong gidikit niya, but katong kuan, I will always love you. Muna akong oo. Muna akong ikanta niya, like I always love you deep inside this heart of mine.
Ay. I think we can all agree that Miss G is a very strong woman. Yung parang, I mean, this is the very first time na nagkausap tayo, but it's almost like the way I see it, like your personality is all about, like parang gusto na ka mo hilak pero ikatawa na lang nimo.
Yes. Kay if dumating man good ko sa point nga I tried to ni-attempt ko kanang nag-commit suicide, ingon na, but then I was just being thankful nga Kia was there. Like I was crying kay dili na ako madala, like bullying me at the same time taking care of my sick husband. So dili na ako kaya ang pain. So I told myself like, God, dili na ako kaya. So I feel like down na kayo sa last option ako is just to maging unana na lang para di na ako ma-feel ang pain. But then I was just so thankful na Kia was there, keep licking my tears, and mura gagyan na, no mama, don't give up, kaya din mo, just don't give up mama. Kuan na nimo mga struggles, challenges sa imong life nga karon pa man ka mo give up na daghan na makagiagian sa imong kinabuhi nga nakaya nimo. So this is just nothing mama nga na. So I was so thankful na andun si Kia, and na-divert ako mind. And then I called my husband. I said, I feel something. Dili ko ganahan ingon ana. So niuli dayon siya, and then he take me somewhere. He took me somewhere, restaurant ingon ana, para ma-divert akong mind. Until then, murag sila gyud ko ga-pray nga, sila ko ga-pray, our Father nga, please help me kay grabe na jud. Dili ingon ko, what did I, mo lagi si ko question akong self nga, what did I do to deserve these people nga keep kanang hating me gani nga wala ko'y gibuhat, like wala ko'y gibuhat. I was just enjoying TikTok, but just because of kana lang yung black na the big deal. So inga ana ra siya dito ra gid nagsugod, but then na human naman siya. It was it's just so hard na, I was dealing a case, and at the same time, akong bana po doing his treatment and everything. So, I don't know paano, usay maghunaw na ako mo smile, magkatawa na lang ko nga, yun sa katod na ako pag-survive. Kay grabe, dili, kung wala kay ingon ana nga strong, nga kanang, di ka strong pag-ataw, uban, mo give up siguro. Yeah,
Okay, so
just not to feel the pain.
so you talked about, see, wala magani ko kabaloan na that you actually considered that nga, I'm not gonna say it because you did say it about you don't want to be here anymore on this
Yeah,
earth.
I even take medicine for 3 months for depression medicine, just to yeah.
Okay, I'm sure there's a lot of people na makaka-relate sa pinagdaanan mo at sa pinagdadaanan mo. What would you say sa kanila? Like words of encouragement. Kasi like I think we're all dealing with something like day-to-day basis na mga problema, but then in your case, and I'm sure there's also other people na struggle, what can you tell them?
Yes, for me, like I've been through a lot in my life. Ako ma-advise sa, may advice sa mga tao dyan na, dealing with this kind of situation. Just don't give up. Just think positive. Always inspire yourself sa mga positivity. And, if there's something na ma-trigger mo, try to do something na dili mo ma-trigger. Try to do something like go shopping. Kay, naaman sa, I do believe na sa small thing ang true happiness, wala sa dinagko na, wala sa mga mahal, wala sa mga material things, but you can just ignore like going out, just have a coffee, go window shopping. You don't have to, you don't need to buy anything, but just to para ma-divert imong mind, and also always inspire yourself to kanang mga maayong tao, kanang mga if naay mo abot sa imong life nga mga maayong tao, treasure them. Kay sila ang murag outlet nimo, sila ang imong kanang kuan gali kanang another outlet nga to cheer you up. Ngonana. So ako advice ninyo, just don't give up and don't let those negativity get into your nerves. Kay di gud siya, kay kanang problema og mga negativity naara na sila, naara na sila nagtuyok ingon ana, but you have the option to not to let them in. Pwede man ka magstay positive lang. Pwede man ka dili magbardagulan, no? You just have to enjoy life, and then enjoy life outside social media, because I do believe true happiness is outside social media. Social media is only for break time, para kanang wala lang what's going on sa kalibutan, ingana lang to be aware in anything, different situation, different kanang mga contents mingon ana, but don't take it seriously. Every problem, don't take it seriously. Just don't give up and don't forget to pray. So, ana lang yun siya.
Okay, so you talked about letting people in, friendship and friends and all that. What type of friend are you? Ikaw ba yung klase ng kaibigan na you want a friend na they would like speak out kung ano yung mga problema nila, or you're that type of friend na parang meron kasing friendship na you're so caring to the point na hindi kayo nagsishare, yung parang alam mo na meron siyang problema, so you don't want to bother that friend.
Yeah. Yes, ako kasi, I'm a type of person or a friend na hindi ako nangangalkal. Like like I'm more on I'm very generous friend, very generous, caring. Bisan paglayo ka, pick upunti ka just to be with me, just to hang out with me. Yeah, loving. And kasi ako kasi very madali kasi ako ma-attach. Madali ako ma-attach, like if I feel comfortable sa imuha mo, trust na dayon ko. I think mo na kailangan akong permi i-work or permi na ako pag ma-comfortable na ako sa tao, mo trust dayon ko, and I say this, that wala ako nakunauna nga, what if, inguna na. So, di ako permi magka-mistake. But, I'm a kind of friend nga, very easy to be with. Kay, I'm very soft-hearted. And, kanaging very easy nga ma-share ko sa imong problema. Kay as much as po kanang unsa akong ma-help nimo ingon na mutabang ko, and I will not judge you, but nobody's perfect. Sometimes na kay masulti sa tao, but I'm confident nga dili ko para sa uban nga grabe mo grabe mo judge. Yeah, I'm more on I respect your privacy. That's why I don't ask nga taga diin, not that's a normal but most of the time di ko mo ask og kanang unsa di imong bana, like asam di ka nagtrabaho, unsa imong trabaho, dili ko ingon ana, like maghuwat lang ko kumustorya ka, ingana ko nga klase nga friend. Yeah, but ako pod kung mawad-an po ko siya sa friend, kung na ako yung nakita nga kanang na-traidor ko ingon na dali pud kaayo ko ma-discourage, dali ra pud ko mo give up.
Okay. So na-mention mo kanina si Kia, 'di ba? Like during that time with Mr. Kagud, pinaghugutan mo siya ng lakas and everything. And then you talked about kung anong klaseng friend ka. If there's one friend, because it seems like Kia is very important to you, apart from your mother, sino ang i-entrust mo si Kia with?
Oh, of course, Doy-Doy. Mulayo pa ba ko? Si Doy-Doy. Kasi alam niyo si Doy-Doy, very talaga siya, very, mawala lang ko, mawala ko basta naa si Kia. Kaning na. So, Doy-Doy is a very, very good friend of mine. Like,
Oh my goodness.
Very, very thankful ko nga niabot si Doy-Doy. Parang timing jud siya nga niabot sa akong life nga I was struggling with my husband. At the same time, siya pa may magpakatawa sa ako nga kabaw siya nga behind kadaw mo ana siya, kabaw ko dai how sad your life, kabaw ko sad ka today, but you're trying to katawa, you're trying to magsige jud kag i-force nimo yourself nga magatawa ka, you kanang you are good at ignoring your problems, at the same time permission na diha mo cheer up na ko dayon say diha ina lang ko ingon ana, do sometimes naapod may gamay nga kay mag-away manggali ang igsuon, how much more friends, diba? So but then wala jud do na iniabot sa amo ang situation nga grabe na jud, but then wala gyud na mo gid-chose ang negativity nga ma-break ang among friendship, because gi-treasure na mo, and then Doy-Doy means a lot to me, and dako ko siya role, o dako siya natabang sa akong life, especially during those few months ago na dili na ko kaya, but he was there nga wala gyud ni give up, nga halos dili na siya matulog or dili na siya sa balay kay just to watch me, kay basin unsa akong buhaton ngon ana nga grabe jud niya, tanan jud iyang gibuhat nga para lang ma-okay ko, nga dili ko mabuang siguro. So nga na, so I kung ano man it would be Doy-Doy.
Give us a short version. Give us a short version kung paano kayo nagkakilala ni Doy-Doy.
Oh, wala min nagkailan ni Duydoy diri sa TikTok, but more on mutual friends ra gyud siya nga gipaila-ila siya sa ako. And again, para sa ako, every sign mo kuan jud ko, I believe in any sign, material man yan o matao imon ana. So gaan ako ang kuan niya, yung gipag ila-ila siya sa ako, gaan kayo ako ang kanang unsay nga na ako ang pakiramdam sa iya ba. And then na-feel na ko nga, I can be with this person kay wala libog, ingon ana niya, tawa-tawa lang positive. I think it's more on naami connection nga same me of kanaging vision sa life, kanang panglantaw.
Chemistry.
Yes, oo. Nga usahay gali maan pa mig uyab. Sa among sige kuyog halos magkailis na lang mig nawong. So,
I actually
yeah.
believe that because it's not just about like a relationship uyab or like marriage. Naagid kay there's one person na makikilala mo talaga na just like what Riznick was saying, magtinginan lang sila ni Henry, alam na nila. I do
Yeah,
believe that.
Yes, oo. Mafili mo ang connection o galing. Yeah, bisag dili pa mo magstorya, murag comfortable mong duha. Like oo. So, yeah.
So we can see that your mother is there with you. How long did it take for you to bring your mother diri sa Hawaii? Diri. Diri.
Oh, so
Bisayang dako.
kuan sad no, it was na-worry pod ko kay I filed my petition sa akong mama during pandemic pagyud, naabtan kog pandemic. So na-stuck siya for 2 years nako nga kuan naghot ko niya, and then I was praying that time kay I need assistant diri sa balay kay I mean tabang, not assistant, tabang kay kung mag-grocery ko walay mo bantay sa akong bani ngon ana. So I parang kuan kanang during those 2 years and naabtan mi pandemic, so munang I feel hopeless nga what if kung nay may tabo wala ko yung katabang diri ngon ana. And then I'm so glad nga niabot akong mama. Again, I believe in sign, no, and everything happens for a reason. Niabot pud siya sa time nga kailangan na gid nako. But during those pandemic time nga di na ko siya kailangan, like mura na sa kanang giway ra gid sa Ginoo nga dili pa karon, like dili pa nako. Yeah, it's not right time yet, like akong bana wala niya tagai og kanang heavy situation kay akong mama na pending pa. Kanaging mo ana. So kato nga time nga kailangan na jud ako mao sa time nga na-approve siya o nakaanhin na siya. So timing ra jud tanan, God is good jud. Dili jud ka, hindi kanya bibigyan ng situation talaga na hindi mo kaya. And I do believe na God will remove you from that heavy situation because you deserve something yang giplan nga you deserve you deserve his plan nga you will be happy. And kanaging dili nimo inaasahan na ba nga surprise lang ka ni Lord nga mo ni para sa imuha, and go and enjoy.
What was the first thing na ginawa niyo when your mother came to Hawaii?
Gitour na mo siya kay ang excited kaayo ang si Dada, ang excited kay motor niya. Ingon ko, Dada, you have to take it easy kay kuan na nag-wheelchair na biya ka, so I have to do all these things. Siya, no, I'm gonna take your mom this one our favorite place, I'm gonna show you to your mom So gitour na mo siya, but because of my husband's situation wala na kaayo mika hang out kay kanang in pain mode siya, di na ko siya i-pressure, oo. And then it's just sad to say kay uban man good parents good igabot nila diri, i-welcome nila, taga-party and everything mga ganyan, but because sa situation ng husband ko hindi ko siya mabigyan ng ganun kasi parang na-awkward ako na why I am celebrating this but at the same time my husband is sick, so kasi nakita ko kasi dito kasi sa Hawaii, if may dumating na relatives mo or parents mo, bibigyan kasi sila ng party na welcome party na kanang ganon, welcome to Hawaii, ganyan. Pero hindi ko nabigyan yung nanay ko because I don't wanna feel bad, you know. And hindi ko nga siya na tour sa ibang places because I have to focus to my husband. Like I cannot, because if we go out, I have to deal all this. I-transfer tika, ingon ani. So what if mga tumba mi, mga ingon ana ganyan situation. So ingana ra, murag na feel bad ko nga pag abot niya dere, diretso siya ka natabang sa akong situation. Yeah, but nasabtan na pud taon niya. Kay maora man pud iyang gisulti nako nga dili nako, hindi ako makapaghintay mapunta diyan para matulungan ka. Hindi sa mga bagay na na hindi importante, like kasi alam niya kasi yung situation ko. Nung nasa Pilipinas pa siya, hindi niya talaga how heavy my situation here, pero pagdating niya talaga na witness niya, like parang parang after that, like parang nakita niya na ako yung naging siya nung iniwan kami ng tatay ko when I was 10 years old. Nakita niya talaga how strong na niya sa sarili ko, na parang ikaw yung ako nung I was struggling na para mabuhay kayo magkakapatid.
Actually, I didn't even know about that. But I'm sure, I mean, kasama mo naman ang mother mo every single day. But
Yes.
If there's something that you haven't said yet sa kanya, I'm sure she's watching right now. What do you want to tell your mother?
Thank you. Thank you kasi she never judged me. Yung ang dami kong ginawa sa buhay ko, ang daming mga pagkakamali sa ginawa ko sa buhay ko. Ang dami kong ginawang pagkakamali, nadadama yung family ko, nadadama yung nanay ko. But she never judged me na. But all she did, just back me up, like, kaya mo yan. I-ignore mo lang yan. Kasi, bakit ngayon ka lang mag-give up? Ang dami mo na pinagdaanan sa buhay. But the only thing is, like, she never judged me good kung unsa man akong mga pagkakamali, and she stood up with me, and then nakasupport lang siya, and then do dili siya ingon nga mga away nga nanay nga ipait ka, but emotionally, physically andyan siya na mag-advise sa ako nga dili wag yun siya nagwagtang og advice sa ako. But then naapod ko'y attitude, naapod ko'y stubborn attitude nga dili pud ko maminaw sa iya sometimes. But all I can say is thank you for always being there, na kanang kuan gali nga type nga mom nga kanang muna nga kanang no matter unsa ka kabadlungon, but naagyapon siya gilove gihapon ka, gipapil gihapon niya nga naara ko diri nagalove nimo. And as long as I live, basta naara ko diri, mura na siya, naara ko diri kung kailangan nimo, ingon naara ko diri, and I will never give up in any of my children. Especially you, kay ako may murag nahug og kanang breadwinner sa family. So murag ako iyang gina-focus, especially pag na ako yung mga downs, ingon ana ako permi niya kumustaon, okay kumusta man ka diha, ana ako yung permi kumustaon. Yeah, so mo na siya, thank you, and yeah, thank you for always being there for me no matter what.
Okay, so you mentioned breadwinner. Like, ilang kapatid ba ang sinusundan mo sa Philippines?
I belong a big family. So, we're 11 siblings. I'm in the middle. Yes. Kaya yung nanay ko talaga nakita niya talaga sa akin how strong am I. Yung sarili niya, when she was taking care of 11 children, no? And maramig ka ng kuan. So, mo na siya. And then after that, I was in the middle, and then murag ako ang nasa middle, murag ako gitagaan sa Ginoo nga kanang to help my siblings, to help my mom, ingon ana. And then sa sipag at syaga, naabot diri sa America, and then until now still helping my family.
I actually have a follow-up question, but I'm just gonna hold on to that. Because we are now talking about the Philippines. I remember I saw this video, hindi pa tayo nagpapaluhan nun.
Mm.
You were helping, nasunugan ba yun or something?
Yes.
Uh, can you briefly talk about that?
Oh, okay. I think during that time, na ay part sa, may part sa Cebu na nasunugan. Like it's a big, malaki talaga siya. Ang daming mga houses na nawalan, mga maraming namatay, ganun. And I decided to, to do a charity or I was doing like kantahan, karaoke. If somebody will kanang donate, yun na, I'll accept. And then, yun, umuwi ako sa Pilipinas. I was the one, ako jud jud nag one-on-one o kanang, ako siya nagbuhan, nag hands-on tanan sa kuan. I went there to this place and then donate all this kanang makaya nako nga finance sa katong mga nag-need. So, kuan jud to siya kanang it was my achievement. It was my greatest achievement nga kanang naka-help ko sa akong isig katawo in my little way, grocery ingon ana, but ako man good, I love sharing as long as na ako dili ko gipit. Kung gipit gali mo share gyapon ko bisag wa na may bili mo share gyapon ko, but ingon ana ako nga tao na na to the point gali usay ako nay masakitan kay kanang gihatag nako tanan, but then kanang I just love sharing whatever I have. Kung unsa may blessings nga gihatag nako ni Papa God, I love to share, and I always pray na kung unsa may gihatag ni God nako nga blessings, I hope mao po na ihatag sa uban and much more than what I have or unsa iyang gihatag.
Would you say that that's your biggest advocacy, yung advokasya na nagawa mo sa buhay mo?
Yes. Not only that, nagpapakain din ako, nagfi-feed din ako ng mga bata, mga sa sa mga barangay, mga lugaw, mga ganyan, mga spaghetti, iba't ibang barangay. So sometimes dili na ko ma-post sa TikTok kay dili ko guganan og show off. Dili ko ganan og kanang pakitang tao nga nitabang ko ingon ana. More on ako lang suguon ako ang mga brother or ako mga kanang igsuon nga pakanaan sila diha ingon ana, but I don't really di na ko siya gamiton para makuha nako ang tao, makuha nako ang sympathy sa tao, but I just let it like just sharing my blessings na wala dili nako siya ikuan. Yeah.
At this point in your life, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment sa buhay?
Sa ako ang kuan, maybe I know I'm kuan siguro the whole time nga kanang I was there with my husband the whole 7 years nga gifight nako siya until the day nga kuhaon na siya sa Ginoo. Mo na ako ang greatest achievement nga in a positive way. No, in a positive way nga wala gud ako siya biyae. No matter how people keep bashing me, no matter how people discouraging me, or namong duha, not only me, naari gihapon ko sa iya, and then no matter what the circumstances is, mga naami problema, marriage, I confess to him ingon ana, and then we forgive each other ingon ana. So mo na siya nga wala na ko siya biyae, and gitry gud nako ako ang best nga unsa akong mahatag niya, magkamatayan man or kanang what I promised to him sa during our wedding na till death do us part, and that's what I did nga wa jud nako siya biyae because that's what I promised to him. Yeah, and that's my achievement.
In 5 to 10 years, what do you see? Where do you see yourself? Like, anong nakikita mo with what's gonna happen with Miss G 5 to 10 years from now?
I was planning to continue my nursing degree, to finish my my nursing. Hopefully next year I'll try to nagplano ko na i-continue siya sa Philippines, and kamot may kung ano mang ibibigay ni Papa God sa ako, ano mang plan niya sa akin, if my kasi I already have the blessing from my late husband na if bata ka pa for sure may magkagusto sa'yo. You're beautiful, you're a package deal person na that person will be so lucky to have you kay nakita I know you ana. So ingon siya nga if you have but you have to be wise, you have to think smart na dili lang ka magpasulod og kanang kuan ngingon ani nga na. So ano lang kung anong plan ni papagad sa akin kasi again I do believe in any sign kung naay mo abot kahit ano man siya either early man siya mo abot or late or dugay like I'll wait and if moabot man na kung ihatag sa Ginoo then I'll take it and we'll see asa siya padung and so and also nagplano pud ko na maybe I'll do IVF again next year oo maybe ano lang ko kuan lang ko kanang donor ingon ana kay ako among IVF doctor before my husband passed away tawagan ko niya siyang giingnan nga are you ready for the next cycle and go I'm doctor but but siya don't worry kay siya daw mo bayad sa tanan mo to na nakuan ko oh my god ngun ko niya but di ba siya right time kay I was dealing with my husband nga na siya sa terminal stage no but na siya anytime when you're ready let me know cause kanang siya daw bahala sa ako so maybe that's part of my future plan nga kanang I won't give up sa conceiving to be a mom and mo na siya part of my plans for my future nga hopefully ma-success na siya.
So, do you have plans for the Miss G brand? Like, I know you have like a business that you're running. What's your next plan to make it into like a big brand? Like, are you thinking of merch, all that stuff?
Yes. Oo. Well, this so sa mga tao dyan na may alam na may business ako, I stop it because of my situation and nag-ano pa lang ko this time like I'm enjoying the pain, the grieving ingon ana. So di man gud ako kaya business at the same time ingon ana. So I'm relaxing muna this time. I'm taking my break, but I'm planning to continue my brand and hopefully mid of this year nga ma-okay nako makaya na nako and then yeah maybe I'll try to open in the Philippines and here in US too so yan so yeah I'll continue it soon hopefully soon.
Okay. So, di ba meron yung 64 virtues or something in life? Ano yung virtue na magde-describe kay Miss G? There's the courage, trustworthiness, forgiving.
Sa ako kay ako man siyang ginahimo na ako naghimo jud ani nga motto nako or ingan ang virtue nga never ever give up chasing your dream no matter what ingana okay kanang kuan man good like it's not only dream but imuha gong goal sa imong life nga kanang unsay makapahatag nimo og kanang where you kanang makontento ka sa life nga naa diha ang happiness naa diha ang true package of true happiness in life ba. So ako dyan ang per me and never give up of chasing your dream kay kanang again wala diri sa social media but outside social media ang imuhang i-focus imong tagag importansya. So mao na akong per me i-encourage sa mga tao nga whenever you feel down there is a social media please go out and you have the option you have the choice nga imo i-sign out or delete imo account and save your peace and go enjoy outside not over here kay diri wala diri ang happiness sa life but more on outside social media na dito ang true happiness.
If there's a legacy that you can leave dito sa earth, what would it be?
Stay positive siguro. Always stay positive. Yes, and protect your mental health. ingon ana kay I realize sa akong mga pinagdaanan no, if you don't have strong mind, anytime pwede ra jud ka mawala sa kalibutan. So ingana stay strong kay mo naman na ato ang last option, last sa atong life is to stay strong. Just stay positive as much as you can, and always don't kuan siguro, don't stop giving don't stop being nice to the people, being good to the people. Don't stop being kind. Kay mo ra jud na siya to be contented in life. Just don't stop being kind to the people, no matter how much they judge you. But just just choose that path, and everything will be okay. Yeah.
Um, can I say something? Because I'm like, looking at the comments ever since we started. I think we all know by now how powerful words can be. And about this interview, I'm gonna say this. Miss G came in here with respect, and she gave me her precious time for me to do this interview. So it's like, I know that you guys meron kayong mga pinaglalaban. Diba? Meron naman tayong pinaglalaban. And based on the things that people said, diba, meron tayong mga pinaglalaban sa buhay. So I just want to make it clear that the existence of Clean Catch Voice is not to, as much as kami ni Greg, we are for peace and unity. The existence of Clean Catch Voice is not to reconcile people's differences, because in the first place, kung sino man yung directly involved sa mga issue are the only ones who know what went down. Kaya nga, di ba, nagkaganon. But kindly allow Clean Catch Voice to be a space where we could all use our voice. Like, people could share their wisdom, their dreams, accomplishments in life. So I just want to say thank you. I know that you have, your group have a thing that you're going to be doing. Thank you talaga. I don't know what time it is now because I can't see. Ano bang oras ngayon na?
4:13. Ay, ano ba to? 6, paano ba to? 7:15? 7:13?
Lumagpas na ba ako sa 1 hour?
It's okay. Yeah, we enjoyed naman here. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for letting me, for giving me this opportunity na to say something, a little part of me. And I just want a positive interview, a good vibes interview na all I really want lang talaga here in social media is just to inspire people. I'm not perfect, but then I accept meron din ako mga pagkakamali, mga ganyan, but again I try not to do it again. I try to less those mistakes. So, but thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And thank you sa mga nag-engage sa comment section. But last thing, I want to do this. Like I always start it with like, hi, my name is Jenny. This is my voice, Clean Catch Voice. So I want you, Miss G, to do the same thing. Like, hi, my name is Miss G. This is my voice. And then you can say whatever you want to say about yourself.
Oh, paano ba yan? Paano ba yun? Hi,
my name is Miss G. This is my voice. And you can say whatever you want to say about yourself.
Okay. Hi, my name is Miss G, and this is my voice. And I'm just here in TikTok enjoying and spread love and positivity all the time. God bless.
I love it. Thank you again sa pagpa-unlock. I hope you're not late. Somebody commented na late ka na daw. Sa show. But thank you everybody sa mga nag-gift, sa nanood. I really appreciate you guys. Last thing though, I want to just say something. I know that we all have different opinions, but the thing is, the bright side that I see here with the Clean Catch Voice is that merong yung mga prominent dummy accounts. And I really appreciate you guys because I know there's like groups and everything, but I see you guys, like you guys are open-minded and you respect that everybody's voice deserves to be heard. So from Greg and me, we are grateful. Thank you. Thank you talaga sa lahat. Thank you for the love and support. And you guys have a great night.
Yes, and thank you sa mga mga nag-support nag-support ni Clean Catch at saka sa husband mo sa platform mo na ganito, and I hope i-continue mo to, and I hope ka nang stay positive and good vibes lang, guys, no bashing, and life is very short talaga. You just enjoy every moment of in your life, and um yan, spread love lang good, more good na ang kuan to enjoy life, to feel the true essence of happiness. Spread love lang good and respect each other.
Thank you, Miss G. It's an honor. Really.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Enjoy your
Thank
show.
you. Yes.
Good night,
Bye
everybody.
bye.